Hi YouTube, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chanel and I am the resident tarot reader for this YouTube channel, as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to work with me, all of the information, the website, and prices will be in the description box down below. There will be a extended reading, and all the information for that will also be down below as well. This reading is intended for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to look at love and what's coming towards you, or the situation that will have your greatest attention over the next few weeks. If you're watching for Virgo, this may feel like a message for you about your Virgo. So that's my disclaimer. Take it how it resonates. For everyone that is returning to my channel, thank you for allowing me to read for you again. I hope all of you watching have a happy holiday if you celebrate. And for everyone that is new, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the subscription button so that you will be able to find your way back to me. So I just do this quick shuffle for anyone who's new so that I can take a look at the energy surrounding your situation. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength in the reverse. So this could be something that you are giving up on. I am seeing some delays right off the bat and some really hurt feelings. There's some stagnant energy here. You may be feeling like someone has not been able to control their impulses or has fallen into temptation and you're finding out about it. Interesting. So let me take a look. I'll tell you what I see with that strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. We do have the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy coming through with our court cards, as well as an earth energy, so Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. We have not one cup here. So Virgo, you're making executive decisions over the next few weeks and you are not relying on your emotions at all. It's like you're taking your emotions out of the equation. Yeah, because of something that was so incredibly disappointing. It looks like there was some infidelity here that was exposed. And it's like whatever this is, however you found out about it, because I'm seeing this revelation here. Could have been from a friend told you, or could even be something that you saw. For some of you, you actually caught this person doing something. But this was such an incredibly disappointing situation that it's like you've decided to not feel anything. And if anything, you're angry. And you're in a place of feeling like you're not going to hold back your anger anymore. With this energy right here, what I'm seeing, it's almost like this person got exposed for something that they were doing. And now they're trying to come back and talk to you about it, and you're feeling incredibly blocked. You are in two minds about the situation because we do have the 10 of Wands coming out in the reverse as well as the 10 of Wands coming out in the upright. Whatever this person has done to you, it looks like there was some sort of infidelity here. And I feel like maybe this wasn't the first time for some of you. This may be your second or third time dealing with this person. I feel like whatever they've done, though, is completely just changed everything. Like it put a halt to the situation. And even if they're trying to make amends here, or they're contacting you, you're still blocking them. I feel like you're a little bit indecisive about this, though. But for a lot of you, you're trying to give yourselves time to really process what happened or to heal. Because this was a startling revelation. I'm surprised that Tower didn't come out. This was somebody that you really celebrated at one time in your life. You know, I feel like now you're seeing them in a whole new light. All right, let me shuffle and I will get into your spread and tell you what I see. Yeah, some of you are just watching to see what this person does. If you're at a distance from them, you want to know if they have any like guilt over the situation. You're not talking to them. It could have even been that you saw what you saw and you just blocked them. Maybe got angry and then just didn't even, like, I don't want to talk about it. You're not talking to them right now. For the lot of you, though, you really feel like this could be your person, because I am seeing that King of Wands that came out in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. But I think you'd like this person to really confess to you. You want this individual to give you some sort of explanation, you know, and let you know why they did what they did. But I feel like you're also in a space where you're not exactly ready to receive the information. Yeah, somebody's secret was exposed. Bottom of the deck for this, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which is interesting because in your initial spread, he came out in the upright. Your Queen of Wands is still in the reverse, though. So I feel like this person is knocking you out of alignment. You're trying to decide whether you want to hold on or look for something new. Some of you may have someone else that you're trying to decide between. For others of you, you're looking at this person and you're thinking they're such a burden. You could even share a home with them and they moved out temporarily and are contacting you to see if they can come back yet, or contacting you to see if you will be returning. The situation for the next few weeks is the Lovers in the upright. So that is that difficult decision that you need to make, right? After the conflict of whatever you found out, it's now time to decide, you know, what action will you take? And I see that a lot of you are trying to decide whether or not you want to let this go or do something else. For some of you, what you found out has really affected not only the way you feel about this person, but also the way you feel about yourselves. Because it's like, why would you do this to me? Why was this other individual better than me? Why were they your choice over me? Why were you willing to risk what we had to go off and explore this opportunity? You know, what was it that was so enticing to you that suddenly I became your second choice, or you were so willing to gamble with everything that we've built or everything that we have? Whoever you're dealing with is trying really hard to apologize to you, but you're turning them down because you're so hurt. You could even be ignoring this person because you're just really focused on your pain right now. You will have to make a decision, though, because it's coming to a place where it's almost an element of time. I don't know if you all have like a lease that's coming up and you have to decide if you're going to renew. It seems like there's some element of time where you're going to have to make a decision about what you're doing, and you're kind of feeling that pressure. Maybe you have children, you know, and they're asking like, where's mom? Where's dad? Could be something like that. Could be that you need to move and you're trying to figure out what you're doing before you move out of state or out of town. It just feels like there's some sort of like something's happening that you're going to have to make this decision rather quickly. For some of you, there's someone else that you're trying to decide between. Maybe you weren't ever really looking towards that other energy in your life until this happened. And now you're thinking like, wow, time's running out to find a partner that is on the same page as me, because I feel like I'm just investing and not seeing the return on my investment. And as I'm doing this, time's just passing and I could have a relationship that really is what I want. You know, it's stable. But I feel like the hard part is you haven't left, regardless of what you've seen, because this is someone that you really love, right? Well, what it looks like to you is the World in the reverse. So please don't be hard on yourself if you're in a space of feeling a lot of grief and then telling yourself like, I should have known this. Every time I give this person a chance, they do the same thing. I haven't learned my lessons, right? you can't beat yourself up about allowing this person back into your space, because I can feel and see that you had a really strong connection. And so to me, it's better to try and then know than to, shut that out and then live your life never knowing, right? So please try not to be hard on yourself. You may be feeling as though this person has not learned their lessons, and it's time for you to turn your back on them, because there's just so much that you're beginning to realize that for as long as you've known this individual, you really just don't know everything about them that you think that you do. I feel like for the Virgos that I'm reading for, your relationship on the outside, you were the couple that people would be like, oh, you're so in love, or oh, you two are so cute together. And it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, like behind closed doors. You both had very different ideas about what a victorious relationship looked like. And so now I feel as though you're questioning your own judgment. You're trying to figure out, can you work with this person, or is it time to find someone that's more in alignment with yourself? Okay. Is there anything that I missed for this world here, please? Yeah. I feel like you don't feel as though it's over. And I think that's because there's conversations that really need to be had here. I think that, like I said, when you found out, you just took a break. And so I think with this World in the reverse and this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not putting any more work into trying to fix the situation. But over the next few weeks, you're also realizing that it's not over, in the sense that maybe if you are sharing that living space, you have to try to figure out, like, when are you picking up your stuff? For some of you, you even work with this person or have a business with them, and you're making decisions together, or even selling a property. And so you might be trying to change jobs, quite literally, because you don't want to see this person every day until you process what happened. For what you're going to be feeling over the next few weeks, Knight of Cups in the reverse, or in the upright, excuse me. So this person will be coming in, and maybe you will be feeling like running from them, right? Taking your love from the situation. Whoever you're dealing with, though, they're coming in, and they've been coming in. They've been trying to get your attention. They've been trying to contact you, maybe just to explain their side of the story, or, let you know that they still want to work through things. For you, though, you're tired of feeling like you're putting in work to get the same results when the results are not satisfying to you, right? Yeah, somebody is trying to apologize to you all and ask for this fresh start. And you're really looking, but you're also really looking at everything that they've brought to the table so far. I'm seeing that you're really questioning, like I said, what is a relationship to you? What does commitment mean? Because you and your partner have not been on the same page. I feel like for the Virgos that I'm reading for, commitment is more of a monogamous situation. And your partner is not in that space. They're paying you a lot of attention now. But I think a lot of you are like, wow, look at what had to happen before you noticed me. Because when I was here, right, we have this Queen of Cups in the reverse and this King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this Queen of Cups here is giving so much of herself that she has nothing left, right? And this King of Pentacles is not providing support or stability. This is someone who is unrealistic in the sense that they want everything but give nothing. This person is probably telling you that they're changing, that they're leaving behind any past situations they had, as far as like, oh, I know that was a really bad quality, I'm working on it. For some of you, this is someone that you, like I said, have a business with or share finances with, and they have a gambling problem. So when I was saying, like, how could you take this gamble? For some of you, the person you're dealing with has gambled and lost something that really has affected your stability that you built together. And so you're wanting them to address their gambling issues or how they manage money. I feel like until they can tell you something other than they love you and they're sorry, you're not willing to feed into the situation because you've heard that before, right? What you'll want to do over the next few weeks is the Judgment. So you know that you can't move forward until you make that decision. And that's kind of what I was saying about the situation. For some of you, you may be trying to decide if you're going to separate from this person. You know, if you can't trust them with stability or finances, if you can't trust this person to be faithful to you, right? And I really think that's what you're doing, is just taking a break and taking a breather so you can process everything you've seen over the next few weeks. This person is kind of relentless, though. You know, I'm seeing that they're codependent on you. They may be financially dependent on you. This person with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse could have been cut off from their own family financially, or a family inheritance, and now they're codependent on you and they never really got it together. Tell me about this Judgment, please. Yep, that's exactly it. For some of you, you're sharing a vehicle and you're just going to be like, keep it, I don't care, or I want it. Pay me the difference, or I'll pay you the difference. But for others of you, you're trying really hard to decide whether or not you can move forward with this situation, because it seems like all it does is bring you grief and, for some reason, financial problems. You know, it's almost like this person will go off and do something financially, and then you'll check your checking account, you know, and you'll be like, oh my God, where's that $10,000? And they're like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I lost it all, right? I invested all in something that, you know, sorry, I didn't think I needed to ask you. I thought we were on the same page. Well, here's you, you know, looking at, wow, look at my financial loss. I'm never going to be stable dealing with this. And then here's this King of Wands in the upright who's very concerned about themselves and what they want, right? Now, if this isn't a financial situation, this is how somebody invests their time. They're investing their time into things that affect your relationship. Tell me about the Chariot in the reverse, please. Wow. I feel like for some of you, if you're married, you're thinking about divorcing, but you also may be finding out that your partner has incurred some sort of like lawsuits. For others of you, this person has a lot of back child support that you're helping them pay. And I think that you're really thinking about what life would be like on your own, because this person seems to be holding you back or setting you back with their actions. You're so reluctant to go back to this, because a lot of you feel like you would do better off on your own. Everything's a struggle with this situation. It seems like this individual doesn't see a problem with their behavior. Yeah, you're ready to be single, a lot of you. A lot of you are really contemplating a divorce, because when you committed yourself to this person, they didn't show you who they really were. Something changed or something didn't change. It's like either you thought they would be better if you got married, or right after you solidified your commitment, this person completely changed. Why did this person change? Wow, we got a ton. Oh, that sucks. What I'm seeing here is that this person didn't deliver on their promises to you because they were so stuck, like rehashing the glory days of their past, maybe when they were younger or more beautiful or more handsome or not committed, you know, and they wanted to keep operating in this space of being like single or being the life of the party, to the point they weren't able to integrate you into their lives and really change things. You know, for others of you, your person had a midlife crisis. If they just like all of a sudden started doing something totally different and they're trying to like reclaim their youth, that would be absolutely devastating to build a life with someone and then just wake up and have them be a different person. And that's what I'm seeing here. Because it's like they broke up everything that you worked for, or they never delivered on everything they promised. I think with this Judgment here, it's a new year. It's about to be a new year. And for you Virgos, you're not with it anymore, right? You're seeing that this isn't changing with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Why this is all happening, what Spirit wants you to know, is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You have the Queen of Swords coming out. Yep, that's pretty cut and dry. You've been staying really stuck. And the secret about this person is being revealed to you by Spirit. You've been pouring a lot of love into this situation. And it's basically like watering the ocean, right? Like this, it's just, I mean, maybe that's not the best. Maybe that's not the best example, but it's like whatever you're doing, it has no effect, right? That's kind of what I mean, is like you're not seeing any effect. You're just dumping, and then they have so much and you have so little, you know, and you're hoping that it'll change. With this Knight of Wands in the reverse, this is that playboy, that bachelor, the person who wants to be the center of attention. And whatever happened that made this person either never change or suddenly change, this is why you're seeing this again in your face, because it's time for you to move on from this. And here I'm seeing that you've tried to leave before, but this individual comes after you, you know, and maybe that's when they tell you like, you're my wife, or you're my husband, or you're my girlfriend or boyfriend, we're in this together. But when they're making all the decisions that they're making that's affecting you collectively, they're not acting like they're in this with you, right? It's only when it's all falling apart and all hitting the fan and you're like, I can't take this, now you're a team, right? Spirit's asking you to make a choice and trying very hard to give you the information that you need to be able to make that decision from a place of clarity. I'm feeling like you have had the epiphany that this person has not changed. And right here, this is Spirit asking you to please hold back from giving to this person financially or allowing them into your space. That's what I was going to say. I feel like there's something new for you. And with this particular situation, you've learned what you can. There could even be, for some of you, a new financial opportunity that's coming in or that you've really wanted that hasn't come in for you because Spirit has been trying to protect you. Okay? And part of that is like, sometimes people have to be removed from our life for blessings to come through for us, because that person would mess up our blessing. So it's almost like there's something that the universe wants to give you. But if you're keeping this person in your life at this time, they're going to sabotage it with their reckless behavior. It's like whatever this blessing is, it's not for them, it's for you. And it's probably coming to you as a result of all the work that you've put into with them. Yeah, even if this person is apologizing to you over the next few weeks, Spirit wants you to really hold back and think very hard before you communicate with them. Don't forget the way they're making you feel or everything you've invested in them. Tell me about this Fool, because there's something new coming in for you, whether it's work, an opportunity. Wow. Well, King of Pentacles in the upright. Like the Queen of Swords cut out this King of Pentacles in the reverse. And now here he comes out in the upright, and that's the new opportunity. So whether this is financial and you have a really great idea for a business, you know, whether this is just you getting your prosperity up, or you finding that partner that you've been wanting, that you've been wishing for as you've started to decide what a relationship looks like to you. This is an opportunity that you should be turning down. You know, you're doing absolutely what Spirit wants you to do by keeping your emotions detached, because this is coming for you. This is coming in once you reject whatever this is. Okay. Energies that can help. 7 of Cups in the reverse. That's pretty cut and dry. See the situation for what it is. Okay. Get very clear about what you want. You know, don't operate from a place of woulda, shoulda, coulda, maybe, right? This is really seeing that everything that glitters is not gold, and removing yourself, taking your love away from this, right? Really take a look at what you've been putting into this and how it hasn't moved forward. But also take a look at what keeps you going back. Why do you keep giving this a second chance, right? Those are some things Spirit would like you to get very clear on before you communicate with this person, all right? What you don't know or you should consider is the moon. That's a tough one, because this is like your emotions are clouding your judgment. And I think now you're coming out of that and you're really weighing out the facts of the situation. But through this ending, if you can recognize what the real conflict is and decide what you want to do about it and make a solid plan based on your understanding of the situation versus your feelings about it, that will be very helpful to you. You know, also consider if this individual is in a space of telling you, right, what they think you want to hear to get you back. Because Spirit is telling you, regardless of however they're coming in and whatever they look like, they still have not changed. And this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is the gambler. They're irresponsible, lazy, weak, unreliable, stubborn. You know, they have a good game. They talk a good game. There's no stability, right? No commitment, no real passion. If you're dealing with a woman, this is a card of a gold digger. You know, it has not changed, okay? Energies that can hurt is the Magician in the reverse. This individual is kind of slick with their words, right? They know what to say. They know what to do when you're looking. They're very good at omitting things that you need to know about a situation, playing up the good stuff, minimizing the bad stuff, okay? This is not a situation that you can fix right now. This person's energy, they need to fix this on their own, okay? So this is kind of like that manipulation. This is that distraction. And that will be hurtful to you if you get sucked into that. And that's what I'm seeing quite clearly, okay, Virgo? So please be very careful, or anyone watching for Virgo. Yep, this person is still just trying to cloud your judgment. You know, they may even be trying to minimize whatever betrayal or deception they've done to you. And with this Emperor in the reverse, this is someone that's being very manipulative to try to regain control of the situation. But Spirit is saying that they have not changed, and that this is an opportunity that you will regret if you take, okay? I'm going to pull you some Oracle cards for advice for the weeks coming in December. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. It's never a good time, but it really stinks that this is happening around the holidays. All right, give me one more, please. If you're interested in finding out what this person's motives are when they're coming back and kind of what they're thinking and feeling about your situation, that will all be available for you in the extended reading. I just need one more. Give me one more. I don't know why. I feel like there's another one in here for you. Here we go. All right. Trust, help, and time. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. That's that judgment, right? It's time to make a decision about this. With that Magician in the reverse, that energy kind of scares me a little bit for you, especially with the moon, because this is someone who is in the habit of telling you that you don't know what you want. You don't know how you feel. You're overreacting. We're a team, right? Be very careful about this person using your emotions against you. You have to trust yourself right now, okay? This person's attitude and their actions is also affecting the way you've been feeling about yourself. And that's why we have time here. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. If you're constantly having to clean up the explosions that this person is making based on their actions, you know, that's you always giving and never receiving. You're depleted, and it's time for you to do for you, okay? Finally, we have help, and that's exactly what I was feeling. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. You've been giving so much you're not receiving. For some of you, you feel as though you have to help this person and not be able to talk to outsiders about what's going on, and you're feeling very trapped in your life. Counseling would be very good for you. Also, this person, whatever they're going through, they need help as well. So if they have that gambling addiction, sex addiction, any kind of drugs or alcohol, this has now become so big that you can't contain this anymore, okay? It's time for you to, if you are going to stay in this situation, try to seek help for your partner. If you leave the situation, advise them to find help. But you also go get some counseling too, right? Because this has been a lot for you to take on. And Spirit is asking you to understand that there's nothing more you can do for this situation, because it's grown to the point that it's outside of anything that you can give. Like, you can't maintain this anymore. It's time for outside help to step in and really give this person what they need, whether it's mental health support or however, okay? It's not you. It's not you not giving enough, not doing enough. That's not what it is, okay? There's nothing more you can do. There's nothing you could have done better. It's just time for you to go and heal yourself, okay? All right, Virgo, this has been your reading for December. I'm sorry that it's heavy, and I'm sorry that it's running behind schedule, but I do hope that you all have a happy holiday, if I can get my words out. I'm so sorry. And in the meantime, please do take care of yourselves, okay? I will speak to you all again soon. Bye.